to the first edition of Byronbee TV Snooker Game Show, happening live here in this lovely studios. Here you're going to see, you're going to be having two lovely contestants kicking off this particular program, this particular edition of this competition. I have Mr. Olamilekon and John. This is, like I said, the maiden edition. And I'm sure you guys will be held spellbound with the art of what it takes to play this game. So, I'm presenting to you Mr. John in white and Mr. Ola in purple. So, you know the rules of the game. So, who goes first? Now we still have a free table, and going on the queue now is Olamilekon. Still a free table. Next shot is by Mr. John. Now we'll have a foul, but still a free table, so no two shots. Game still the same way. Yes. It's nowhere near here. Yeah. You seen it? I won't support it. You seen it? Yep. No, don't worry. I still need to come on. Okay, welcome back. So, John to take a shot. Still a free table. Right now, John is on stripes. Game is getting more interesting. Right there, it's a snooker shot from Olamilekan. 2 shots. That's a foul by John. So Olamilekan's got 2 shots. One shot wasted. Still a very open game. John to play. Just like I said, John is still on strike. Lovely shots. That was a funny miss by John. Time for Olamilekan to redeem himself. I think Olamilekan is getting out of his shadows. Wow, that's a good shot. That's a nice one. This is when you appreciate the game of billiards. It takes planning and accuracy. That's a 2 shots to foul. 2 shots to John. John on strike. Need I remind you, it's a best of 3 games. So, like I said, the game is still very wide open. I can't see any tension written out of him. Wow. Wow. shots. That's a well taken shots by Olamilekan, who is on spot. Wow, wow. John to play. Wow. In our local palace, we call it stylish blinding. Olamilekan needs to look, it's more like a make or break. Wow. 2 shots given. John has 2 shots. That was more like a professional foul. Well calculated game from John. Okay. John is playing, taking a free shot on Olamilekan's ball. Unfortunately, that's a foul, and the 2 shots has been given back to Olamilekan. So what will be Olamilekan's next move? Olamilekan is going on free on black. So one more shot for Olamilekan. Wow. I'm sure that was not really intended. Okay. Wow, that was close. That was close. John has all to play for right now. Oops. Olamilekan has his eyes on the black. And we could be recording our first win of this particular competition. Don't forget, another near miss. Redemption time for John. I can see him smiling. Basically, you can see tension running around them. There's just no 2 ways to it. Oops. That's another near miss. And this is more like a penalty given on a platter of gold to Olamilekan. And our first winner of the first game of Byronbee TV snooker competition. So we'll be looking at an arena. Is either John raises his game. Or he will be shown the way out. And on the other hand, you have Olamilekan sitting comfortably, conveniently, after winning one game. And all he needs to do is probably just win one more. And he would have gone straight to the next round. While John, on the other hand, is more like mountain climbing. So, what will be the result of the next game? So Mr. Lekan breaks. Olamilekan breaks. And the second game is about to start. Wow, that's an open break. Lovely break. Free table. Still a free table. John to play. Still a free table, and the game is back in the court of Olamilekan. Don't forget, Olamilekan is up by a game. Olamilekan is on strike. Wow, that's a lovely shot. More like Olamilekan is awoken. Wow. Lekan is on fire. That's just the beauty of the game. Times it's just one win and you're up there. Wow. I can see Lekan smoking hot right now. John to play. Next shot, Olamilekan. Like I said, it's still an open game. John can still make remedies to this game. In this game, a game is not over until it's over. Beautiful shots. And it's a blocking by John. Looking at getting two shots from Olamilekan. And what do we see here? Lovely shots by Olamilekan. John to play. Don't forget, John still trailing by a game. And That's a lovely shot from John. Unlike a well-planned game. Olamide to play. Olamide leading by a set. Don't forget, it's still a game of 3 sets. John to play. Should be a miscue. Olamide to play. That's a beautiful one. And more like a table snooker, if I'm right. Wow. 2 shots given, and John has 2 shots. Is still giving a big glimmer of hope to John as the game, John is taking a free ball. To play. And see Lekon stepping down. I'm sure this is the kind of scenario you get to when leading by a set and you're actually looking at qualification right within your grip. But here we can see it's more like a snooker. And another 2 shots to John. So what exactly will John do with these 2 shots? In having series of 2 shots are not well utilized. Anyway, 1 more shot to John. Just like I said earlier on, Olamide to play. Back to John. I can see my former local palace will call this buying of pockets. Olamide has 2 balls to play. And that's a beautiful one. That is a beautiful shot. That is a beautiful double. That is a beautiful double. Wow. Olamileko on the threshold of being one of the first major qualifier of this particular competition. He's on black. And Olamileko is our first qualifier for this first set of game. He has defeated my very strong player, Mr. John. Honestly, so how do you feel?
To be honest, I feel a little
Down.
yeah,
But don't worry, it's just a game, you know, that of course there'll definitely be all the time for you to come in. Like I said, congratulations. And our champion, our first time champion, Olamileko. You are one of the first, you are the first qualifier. So all you need to do right now is go back, relax, we'll call on you while we have our next set of contestants. Come and hit us on the 3. Give me the name of the game. Snooker. Don't be mad, don't worry, one of those things. It is well, my brother. And our champion, you can go and relax. My friend, please, don't forget your water. God bless you. Yes, that's the end of the first game. And we'll be hitting you right back with the next game. The next set of contestants coming at you very soon. Yeah, drink, may give us our cup. They drink shayo because they play game. Shayo. Ologogoro. Fire you there. Eh? The game is getting thicker and more interesting. Right now, I'll be giving you two new contestants. One named Aso Iromosele, all the way from Warino de Carry last. And I have Imole. Imole, my very good friend, I'm very, very good brother, is from Iloke. And don't mind me, I'm used to calling them that. So they'll be your next two contestants to fight it out right now. But before we proceed, for our very new billiards watchers, billiards is a game of 7 balls apiece. We've got is either you have the solid and the stripe, or in some occasions you have the yellow and the red balls. And the aim of this game is for you to put your balls first, put all your 7 balls, after which you can now go for the black ball. In the arena of trying to do all this, there is always this tendency for you to foul. And the foul attracts 2 shots. And your opponent has a chance to go ahead to utilize those 2 shots. So as we go ahead, I'll keep talking about all the nitty-gritties of this game. But for now, our 2 contestants are ready. And I don't know which one would want to go first, Imole or Aso. You can say Aso is a bit fine, but don't get, he's a local boy, he's not an Aso. Anyway, so who wants to go first, Imole or Aso? So Imole kicks off this game. Wow, 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 wow. There is confusion. This is arrogancy in this. There is arrogancy in this goalpost. Yeah. I saw to play. That was a lovely break. I actually, it's one of those breaks that you don't give to a well-rigid professional, because at the end of the day, you just might blame yourself. And let's see what Aso can do. Wow, and Aso just did an assorted on that game. Imole to play. Anyway, as it says, they are still rolling on the free table, and it's still anybody's game. And don't forget, dropping the black ball before dropping all your balls indicates the end of the game. So, as it is, Aso has picked the ball. Going next is Imole. Imole just took a tricky shot, and Aso is to play. Just like I said, don't look at his face, look at his game. I can see a very strong and interesting game brewing. Aso to play. And need I remind you, Aso is still on solid. And this is more like a snooker. And Aso hits his ball. Beautiful. Imole. You can see all Imole with a branded face cap. And is looking very serious. Very. Wow, that's a beautiful snooker. That's a double shot ending up in snooker. So Aso needs to look for his ball. which he did again beautifully. This is the first set of 3 games to be played, and like we know, still and of course Imole just gave out something juicy, and that's all. Like he said, like he called himself, and I saw he's going on free. So I saw just have one more shot left. Like I said earlier on, in the wake of you having 2 shots and you're unable to pot a ball, you automatically lose a shot. So right now, that is a foul, and Aso has generously given Imole 2 shots. Imole is on stride and is just unleashing himself. Looking very well, yes, and don't forget Imole had 2 shots and he just bolted 1, so he's on his last shot. I can see these 2 professionals really positioning the cue ball, and for you to know a very good player, your cue ball really matters. Where it ends up when you're taking your shots determines a lot. Imole to play. Can see Imole being a bit technical. Nope. Being a bit technical. Imole still on again. Imole on stride. Imole doing very, very well. From the look of things, these are the kind of shots that you can. Wow, that is a beautiful shot. Imole is looking at ending this first game. Oh, that he just lost the control of the cue ball. And in the midst of that, Imole has given out 2 shots to Aso. Aso has 3 balls to pot before going for the black, while Imole is on his black. Aso just bungled 1 shot, meaning he's got just 1 more shot to play. Imole and Imole just did a good one. He touched the black, meaning game on. And you can see from what Aso is doing, still keeping good control of the cue ball, and Imole has made a safe call. Very good shot from Imole, still keeping the black ball within his anointed pockets. Imole is going for another safe shot. Still in the same realm, controlling the black ball. Wow, that is a beautiful straight shot from Aso. Aso just reignited his hope of being in this competition. And you can see the guy really walking like an Aso. But it's still game on. Game on. Just like the things you see from the arcade books of good snooker players. You try as much as possible to plan your next shot. And I saw is taking the first goal on black, but he needs to tell us, he needs to make the choice of the pocket to pot. And I saw us choosing the pocket, and let's see what happens. That didn't go well. So Imole has to take his goal on the black. And Imole has chosen a pocket as well. He's going for cross double. You need to give it to these two guys. This is the act of professionalism. I saw. And I saw pots the ball in the wrong pocket. So our first time winner for the second set of game is Imole. Very interesting game. And we're still on. Tension rising. Don't forget it's still the best of 3 games. And Imole has just taken the lead. Aso is on the fence, looking at the way out. I'm sure he's probably thinking of, what do I do? Where do I go? What particular moves do I need to bring out to get back in this game? And my very own Imole probably looking at the game and smiling inside as the leader in this second game. That's another open break for Imole, and I saw to play. I saw technically is on strike. Imole to play. Imole technically is on spot. Don't forget he's leading this particular game. That's game 2 by 1-0. I see so many things in in this particular set. Imole unleashing his game plan. Just like he did in the first game. And I saw on the other hand, still trying to find his rhythm. Imole looks extremely confident of himself. And that's why you see when confidence sets in, you take some shots that looks extremely unbelievable. And don't forget the meaning of Imole is brightness. And this young man has lit up. Please don't let me model English, but I think the guy just lit up the arena. More like the lighting above the table. And I saw, well, what a lovely shot. That's the name of the young man taking this shot. And that is a gyro shot. That is a gyro shot. Lovely. And I can see Assorted. Assorted is not sorting anything out at all. Wow, wow. Imole, 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 Imole. And we have our second winner for this epic competition. His name is Imole. Imole. Do you know the meaning of Imole? Check out this lighting. That is this young man. He's our second winner for today. So how do you feel, Imole? As you see the gate, you see just, it be like as you see where the gate start, you don't say this will chop and raw. Abi, you look at say this one I'm and I know you just chop out like you do me. Alright, thank you folks, thank you so much, and don't worry, you are hitting us next but not now. You need to go back, relax and enjoy yourself. While I talk to Aso, this Aso is not a bad player as well. Aso has given us, but I'm sure he's not his best. I'm sure he's selling bad, but at the same time, we'll say thank you. You know, I remember telling you that. Don't cry, please. Anyway, just hold on while we're calling our third contestant. No, I'm talking about our next set of players will be hitting us soon. But before then, we'll be going on a very short break. Aso, shop knuckle. Aso, they don't blind you. You don't be seen that again? Hey, sorry, oh. Oh, yeah, oh. Last set of players. Aso, you know go re-enter. You know one re-enter? Yeah. Chance there, you know, you feel re-enter. Oh. Yeah. You bring and come, you know sabi play. It's like you. Aso, come here, come here. Come, wait, come here, you check your pocket. Where you put the black? Aso, come, may we check your pocket too. Now small beating, the boy beat you now where they seize our ball. Oh. Scotilo. Now small beating. Alpha. That's Wale Scott, you know him now. Wale Scott. From, if you don't met, LTV8, Naim the sports, way back from Silverbed to, that's Byron, that's the one and only Byron. Okay. And guess what? Although this time around, I've got the renowned ace sport broadcaster of repute, Mr. Wale Scott, in here. Your head is busting, honestly. You can see it's really deep. And it's been there, I actually kept it in the cooler, kept it somewhere. That I'm going to unleash it very, very soon. The game is still on. It's still big, it's still strong. And our next contestants are here. Of course, Mr. Nelson taking on Shino. Of course, Wale met them.
Why did you mention Mr. Nelson? You call Shino, you call Shino Mr. Shino.
Yeah, the size. Shino, then Mr. Lemire, so that they'll be on the same path.
Well, the good thing is both of them have been posting.
Wow, really?
Posting seriously about how well they will do and how much they want to win each other.
That means it's going to be...
I'll keep one ransom for this.
Okay. That means it's going to be explosive. So, we'll be having Mr. Shino or Shino. So what anyone? So, what should we be expecting from you?
Well, I came here to have fun with the game. I know the game.
Wow.
So when I heard about the competition, I was kind of very eager to be a part of it. I was just really
That's great.
But you were saying, talking behind the scenes about you just coming to have fun.
yes.
But Nelson seems very confident. Extremely confident.
Nelson, what's happening?
It seems, just feel like,
You do your best and leave it, but please smile. We're not here to fight. It's just the competition, it could go either way. Anyway, our two contestants will be mounting the table right now. And who's going to go for the break? Shino or Nelson? Yeah, now.
Both of them are avoiding the break.
And that's the beginning of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Shino on the table.
Wow.
Somebody is angry.
Wow. Too much strength.
Yeah. Anyway, it's still a free table. And Nelson, of course, in the red cap. Oh God, is this?
Seems like a specialist.
Oh God, is this?
Professional.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wow. I think Nelson starts off very well. I thought he was confident when he was coming. People like this are very confident.
Honestly, and I still want to hold my breath.
Wow.
Still an open game as far as I'm concerned.
Still very open.
Mr. Nelson, please, just have your seat after playing.
Still very open. I think the person with the better game plan will win this game.
Definitely.
There has to be a game plan.
Game plan, confidence,
Yes.
accuracy. Wow. This is getting interesting. I'm not here to jump the gun.
The person who tickled my fancy at the beginning was actually Nelson. He seemed so confident. The game is now taking a different turn now.
Wow. And Shino just gave out 2 shots to Nelson.
But it's cool, it's snooker.
Yeah.
Anything could still happen.
Definitely.
The last game was, the first guy was
Shino?
all over the place and
Shino.
First guy was all over the place and I thought it was one of his game.
Of course. But unfortunately, the thing was...
The tables turned, and I think it happens all the time in most sporting games.
Nelson just lost the shot. He was given 2 shots and still on.
That is where I said it has to be game plan.
Yes.
Everybody's now being too overly careful.
You have
Now, when
to.
you are overly careful in the game of snooker, you start making mistakes.
But again,
You have to enjoy yourself first before your game plan.
well, this is more like a knockout stage. And
I know that.
So you won't want to bungle your first game because losing one set puts pressure on you.
On you, yeah. Absolutely.
You can See the way Nelson is bouncing. Wow, that was close.
Like I said, whoever is too careful in this game will be the one to actually make
Yeah.
mistakes. In every game, first of all, enjoy yourself. Then get your game plan together. Nelson, nice try.
Yeah. But I think they're both settling into the game.
Yeah.
The pressure is getting off. And
I think she knows able to show us some good shots.
yeah. No, they
So was
both.
Nelson too, though.
Yeah, they've both been extremely perfect in their shot taking. I think we'll definitely see the
In a
best
game
of the
like
game.
this, only the best will win.
Definitely. Well, you need to give it to them, you know. Like I keep telling most people, you know, going for a competition and, you know, playing on a table you've not played before on is really not easy.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
And meanwhile, you're looking at this particular table has, you know, a smaller brand of pockets.
Let's use basketball. Let's use soccer as a case study in this situation.
Okay.
Most times, the field or the court you're playing on, you must have played on it
Yeah, on it,
once
yeah.
or twice at a point in your life. But this is a first-time table.
Yeah.
If you win on this table, you're extremely good. You're
Yeah.
extremely good. Like you said, the pockets are actually smaller.
Yeah, smaller. Wow. That's another
Like I
two
said earlier,
shots.
Shino has too much energy.
Yeah.
He has a way of taking the ball.
I think the next time I think the next episode of the game will definitely be testing people from whatever they've taken before quality.
Really, so
Yeah.
much energy.
Now this is, we call this technicality.
I said
I'd
the
rather-
game, it's the most technical, and the guy who has the game plan, the best game plan,
Yeah.
will win. And they are both, for me, I've been too careful. Too careful.
Wow. And that's a good shot from
Yeah.
Shino. Good shot in the sense that he's not giving out two shots. In our local palace, we call that abortion. Wow.
I guess Nelson has the ability to come back
Yeah.
from behind.
Yeah. Wow. Nelson.
Fantastic shot by Nelson.
Nelson.
Fantastic.
Wow. And for a moment, I thought Nelson was about taking a free kick there.
Like it says, I think can speak for Nelson's accuracy at this stage.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, and I think his trend is He's quite gentle with the way he takes his shots.
Yes. Like I said earlier, you can't afford to be overly careful
Yeah.
in a game like this. You can't do that.
And now, I was going to ask you, where did this word snooker come from? Not the name, but I'm saying the way we use it when you hide the ball behind another ball, creating a very difficult situation for your opponent to seize ball.
I don't think
Locally, we call it
I
snooker.
don't think it's the name of the game.
Yeah, no, I'm talking
The name of
about,
the game is pool.
yeah.
It's when you go behind the player. I think it's an English word. Really.
Yeah.
If you actually place the ball behind, so your
Yeah,
opponent
you have
can't
snookered
see,
him.
you snookered him. No, even in basketball,
Okay.
it's you.
Oh.
When you come behind somebody and you block him from
Wow.
getting the ball, you say it's snookered.
Guess what? Shino has risen from the dead.
Yeah.
Can you believe this? Never saw this coming.
If that happened, I would have concluded Nelson is using jazz.
Yeah.
If he had done that.
And you know the truth about it, we didn't even check any of them's pockets.
Yes.
We just fixed them. Oh shit.
Oh, come on.
Still game on.
Still very good.
Back to, you don't snook out.
Nothing it's snooker.
2 shots. Shina just gave out 2 shots to Nelson. Wow. This
As
game.
far as I'm concerned, Nelson just gave 2 shots to
Honestly,
Things go well.
this is more like a
Things go
2
well.
shot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, the control was not that perfect. They are both on black.
This is where Shino has to make the right
Yeah.
decision. Very right.
He has chosen the pocket. Wow.
Oh. Anybody's game now.
Anybody's game. Anybody's game. Wow, Nelson. Nelson. Nelson just got ahead. Nelson leading this particular game by 1-0. Wale?
Is there a possibility Shino can get that?
You can. That's the beauty of this game. You just need to relax, you know,
I think
retrace your steps.
what opponents should do in games like this is, what were the mistakes that my opponents made?
Yeah.
What were the mistakes that I made?
And you wanna, yeah, and work on it and not allow the previous game to get to you.
Looking at Shino's mien and this one, it doesn't seem to me like someone who is I think this game is just going to spoil more. To actually get better.
Anyway, I foresee us seeing another beautiful game now.
True that.
So this is a make or break for Shino.
They are both very good players. They are very accurate. They have a game plan.
Yeah,
And like you said earlier, they've settled into the game.
yeah,
So there's no tension anymore.
at all.
We'll enjoy this one. We'll enjoy this one as well.
Lovely break from Nelson. Nelson is on strike.
Nelson was on strike in the last game.
Yeah,
Maybe it's a good luck thing for him.
I think so.
Shino getting too cautious too early in the game.
Yeah, and you can see he's really relaxed now compared
Relax
to,
now. He wants to get that.
yeah,
Mine not seeing a tie now.
maybe.
It's more interesting.
Yeah, and that's a 2 shot. Shino just gave Nelson,
2 shots too early in the game.
and I can see Nelson doing the by pocket thing.
I always ask myself, you are a better snooker player than I am.
Yeah.
What happens when somebody blocks all?
Well, that's where.
2 shots going.
Yeah, 2 shots. Then again, you try as much as possible to make your opponent uncomfortable with the cue ball.
Yeah.
Like I keep telling most people, I think my strength in this game is the cue ball. My strength, like I said, my strength in this game is the cue ball, ability to control the cue. And that's when you tend to always feel safe and better.
Something about Nelson's style of play. It's almost like he has a plan.
I see.
You can't plan a snooker game, but Nelson plays like he has a plan.
The funniest thing is I see some bit of me in Nelson.
He can play with the white ball.
Yeah.
He can play with it.
I can see a bit of me in him, you know.
What he does is, it's like Austin Gigi or Kocha or Maradona, who make the ball do what he wants.
Yeah.
He's making the white ball do what he wants.
And it's the ability to, you know, to put your opponents in an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah. You can run the white ball down the table, run it up the table.
Honestly, at will.
Yeah.
Well, you can't take anything away from Shino as well. Shino is
play is like he's waiting for the mistake. It's like he's waiting patient, like
2 shots.
like a vulture. He's waiting. Everybody will make a mistake.
Yeah.
See, he's waiting. And that's when you have an opponent like that, it's scary. Because you have to get scared.
Yeah, so the game is getting more interesting.
The last game was interesting. So we expected that.
Of course. Wow, another 2 shots.
You see, he's waiting. People like that, like vultures, like cheetahs.
Yeah.
You have to be scared. I remember those good old days.
We had Raiders, we had no
Raiders.
Raiders, we had Raiders, we had,
yeah.
of course, lots of them. In pockets,
Raiders, I remember.
yeah, Raiders,
Yeah.
then Woodhouse.
Yeah, Woodhouse.
So
Woodhouse was, I
they,
think it was the first
Yeah.
snooker table in Lagos. Then, and the first place they were selling beer in a
of course,
in a mall.
yeah, no more.
Yeah. Then later, Cousin C started the snooker table.
Wow, wow. Nelson is vexing.
Ashino is waiting.
Waiting, as usual. 2 shots,
Nelson doing favors here.
real favors.
This Nelson is
Honestly.
a wicked somebody.
Wow.
Oh!
That,
That would have been the end of the
honestly. Still very, very open. Somebody's just doing somebody in favor
Watching
here.
games like this and you're thinking, Shino has 2 balls, Nelson only has 1.
Yeah.
That will not determine this game. Will never determine this.
That reverse, yeah. Reverse was still true.
Still very nice.
Still.
I don't particularly like what the black ball is. snooker.
Snooker indeed.
Wow. That was close.
Very close.
Really close. Is Nelson getting jittery?
I think it's overconfidence, you know. You feel
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. But something is wrong. It was more focused. It was more.
Wow.
Something is wrong.
Something is
Something is
wrong.
wrong.
Something is wrong.
There's a problem.
There is.
Wow.
Pooh. He just paid $1 million for that pocket.
Wow. And impressive.
Yeah.
I was scared for
You know,
where the black ball was initially. It doesn't mean the game is well.
of course.
It doesn't mean anything can happen right now.
And Nelson is okay. Still game on.
Don't get on. I said it. The black ball, I never liked the position of the black ball. I don't really like it.
Wow.
Still whooping Nelson.
Honestly.
That's good. That can be done. Both players lost too many chances.
Honestly.
Too many simple chances.
Now I can
Have won the
understand. Wow, and that's the end of the game. Nelson is our third winner for this competition. Wow, 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 Mr. Nelson. How do you feel?
Congrats, Nelson.
You feel good? Yeah, I can see your enthusiasm, the way you came in. You know, you really wanted to win.
He was too confident.
Yeah, and of course, you know, nice game. But I think for me as a professional, I think where you lost it is you were being too hard on your shots. It's a competition. Nelson is a competition player.
Yes.
You're still playing as if you're just playing, just like you said, you came in to have fun.
Which I understand.
But he came in to
win.
But honestly, I really love you guys' game. You guys really did well. And of course, we'll get to see you. So you guys just go back, relax. And of course, Nelson, we'll still call on you. So thanks, man. Wale.
Wow.
Wow, we just saw two gentlemen.
Two very good players.
Good players.
But like you said earlier, Nelson is more of a competition player.
Yeah.
And he came to win.
He came to win.
Like
He came
Shino
to
said
win.
before the game started, I came to play.
Like just imagine the number of two shots, you know,
He lost,
Shino
you know?
gave to Nelson.
But
You don't do that in any
Nelson
competition.
too made a few mistakes.
Yeah.
But like you said, he's a competition player.
Nelson's
Came to win.
mistakes were still acceptable.
Yes, could be corrected.
But
Acceptable.
Shino
Correct.
just giving out two shots, you know, flying the cue ball out of the table is really not
That was
the
what I was
competition
saying,
standard.
Too much strength. Too much strength. He was putting into the game. But like you said, he came to have fun.
Anyway.
Nelson came to win.
Anyway, we need to go for a break. And of course, Wale is still very here. And myself, call me Adetokunbo Koka. Don't worry, I'm a DJ. And I still think I do this. I think I can still take on these boys. I can still take on them.
Your snooker is still very good.
Of course. Once he's in there, he won't go away. And we'll be back. Let's go for a quick commercial break. I don't try. So maybe I'll go wait till tomorrow. What again? So, don't worry, we'll call on you guys. You guys also. This is getting interesting. I'm not here to jump the gun.
The person who tickled my fancy at the beginning was actually Nelson. It seems so complicated. The game is now taking a different turn now.
Wow. And Shino just gave out 2 shots to Nelson.
But it's cool, it's snooker.
Yeah.
Anything could still happen.
Definitely.
The last game was, the first guy was
Shino?
all over the place. And
Shino?
First the guy was all over the place and I thought it was going to be his game.
Of course. But unfortunately, the thing was...
The tables turn, and I think it happens all the time in most sporting games.
Nelson just lost the shot. He was given 2 shots and still on.
That is where I said it has to be game plan.
Yes.
Everybody's now being too overly careful.
You have
now,
to.
when you are overly careful in a game of snooker, you start making mistakes.
Yeah, but again,
You have to enjoy yourself first before your game plan.
Well, this is more like a knockout stage. And
I know that.
So you won't want to bungle your first game because losing one set puts pressure on you.
On you, yeah. Actually.
You can see the way Nelson is bouncing. Wow, that was close.
Like I said, whoever is too careful in this game will be the one to actually make
Yeah.
it. In every game, first of all, enjoy yourself. Then get your game plan together. That's a nice try.
Yeah. But I think they're both settling into the game.
Yeah.
The pressure is getting off.
I think she knows to show us some good shots.
Yeah. No, they've
So was
both.
Nelson too, though.
Yeah, they've both been extremely perfect in their shot taking. I think we'll definitely see the
In a
best
game
of the
like
game.
this, only the best will win.
Definitely. Well, you need to give it to them, you know. Like I keep telling most people, you know, going for a competition and, you know, playing on a table you've not played before on is really not easy.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
And meanwhile, you're looking at this particular table has, you know, a smaller brand of pockets.
Let's use basketball. Let's use soccer as a case study in this situation.
Okay.
Most times, the field or the court you're playing on, you must have played on it
Yeah, on it,
once
yeah.
or twice at a point in your life. But this is the first time table.
Yeah.
If you win on this table, you're extremely good. You're
Yeah.
extremely good. Like you said, the pockets are actually smaller.
Yeah, smaller. Wow. That's another
Like I
two
said earlier,
shots.
Shino has too much energy.
Yeah.
He has a way of taking the ball.
I think the next time I think the next episode of the game will definitely be testing people from whatever they've taken before quality.
Really, so
Yeah.
much energy.
Now this is, we call this technicality.
I said
I'd
the
rather-
game. It's the most technical, and the guy who has the game plan, best game plan,
Yeah.
will win. And they are both, for me, I've been too careful. Too careful.
Wow. And that's a good shot from
Yeah.
Shino. Good shot in the sense that he's not giving out two shots. In our local palace, we call that abortion. Wow.
I guess Nelson has got this to come back
Yeah.
from behind.
Yeah. Wow. Nelson.
Fantastic shot by Nelson.
Nelson.
Fantastic.
Wow. And for a moment, I thought Nelson was about taking a free kick there.
Like it says, I think can speak for Nelson's accuracy at this stage.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, and I think his trend is quite gentle with the way he takes his shots.
Yes. Like I said earlier, we can't afford to be overly careful
Yeah.
in a game like this. We can't do that.
And now, I was going to ask you, where did this word snooker come from? Not the name, but I'm saying the way we use it when you hide the ball behind another ball, creating it creating a very difficult situation for your opponent to seize ball.
I don't think
Locally, we call it
I
snooker.
don't think it's the name of the game.
Yeah, no, I'm talking
The name of
about,
the game is pool.
yeah.
It's when you go behind the player. I think it's an English word. Really.
Yeah.
You actually place the ball behind, so your
Yeah,
opponent
you have
can't
snookered him.
snookered him. No, even in basketball,
Okay.
it's used.
Oh.
When you come behind somebody and you block him from
Wow.
getting the ball, so it's snookered.
Guess what? Shino has risen from the dead.
Yeah.
Can you believe this? Never saw this coming.
If that happened, I would have concluded Nelson is using jazz.
Yeah.
If he had done that.
And you know the truth about it, we didn't even check any of them's pockets.
Yes.
We just fixed them. Oh shit.
Oh, come on.
Still game on.
Still very good.
Back to, you don't snook out.
It's snooker.
2 shots. Sheena just gave out 2 shots to Nelson. Wow. This
As far as
game.
I'm concerned, Nelson just gave 2 shots to
Honestly, this is more like a
Things go
2
well.
shot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, the control was not that perfect. They are both on black.
This is where Shino has to make the right
Yeah.
decision. Very right.
He has chosen the pocket. Wow.
Oh. Anybody's game now.
Anybody's game. Anybody's game. Wow, Nelson. Nelson. Nelson just got ahead. Nelson leading this particular game by 1-0. Wale?
Is there a possibility Shino can get that?
You can. That's the beauty of this game. You just need to relax, you know,
I think
retrace your steps.
what opponents should do in games like this is, what were the mistakes that my opponents made?
Yeah.
What were the mistakes that I made?
And you wanna, yeah, and work on it and not allow the previous game to get to you.
Looking at Shino's mien at this point, it doesn't seem to be like someone who is I think this game is just going to spoil more. But can you get better?
Anyway, I foresee us seeing another beautiful game now.
True that. True that.
So this is a make or break for Shino.
They are both very good players. They are very accurate. They have a game plan.
Yeah,
And like you said earlier, they've settled into the game.
yeah,
So there's no tension anymore.
at all.
We'll enjoy this one. We'll enjoy this one as well.
Lovely break from Nelson. Nelson is on strike.
Nelson was on strike in the last game.
Yeah,
Maybe it's a good luck thing for him.
I think so.
Shino getting too cautious too early in the game.
Yeah, and you can see he's really relaxed now compared
Relax
to,
now. He wants to get back.
yeah,
Mine not in Thailand.
maybe.
Because I think it's more interesting.
Yeah, and that's a 2 shots. Shino just gave Nelson,
2 shots too early in the game.
and I can see Nelson doing the by pocket thing.
I always ask myself, you are a better snooker player lion.
Yeah.
What happens when somebody blocks all
Well, that's where,
2 shots going?
yeah, 2 shots. Then again, you try as much as possible to make your opponent uncomfortable with the cue ball.
Yeah.
Like I keep telling most people, I think my strength in this game is the cue ball. my strength, like I said, my strength in this game is the cue ball, ability to control the cue. And that's when you tend to always feel safe and better.
Something about Nelson's style of play. It's almost like he has a plan.
I see.
You can't plan a snooker game, but Nelson plays like he has a plan.
The funniest thing is I see some bit of me in Nelson.
He can play with the white ball.
Yeah.
He can play with it.
I can see a bit of me in him, you know.
What he does is, it's like Austin Gigi or Kocha or Maradona, who make the ball do what he wants.
Yeah.
He's making the white ball do what he wants.
And it's the ability to, you know, to put your opponents in an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah. You can run the white ball down the table, run it up the table.
Honestly, at will.
Yeah.
Well, you can't take anything away from Shino as well. Shino is
playing like he's waiting for the mistake. It's like he's waiting patiently, like
Two
a
shots.
vulture, like a vulture. He's waiting. Everybody will make that mistake.
yeah.
See, he's waiting. And that's when you have an opponent like that, it's scary. Because you have to get scared.
Yeah, so the game is getting more interesting.
The last game was interesting. So we expected that.
Of course. Wow, another two shots.
You see, he's waiting. People like vultures, like cheetahs.
Yeah.
You have to be scared. I remember those good old days.
We had Raiders, we had no Raiders, we had Raiders, we had, of course, lots of them. In pockets,
Raiders, I remember.
yeah, Raiders, then Woodhouse.
Yeah, Woodhouse.
So
Woodhouse
they,
was, I think it was the first
yeah,
snooker table in Lagos. There. And the first place they were selling beer in a
of course,
in a mall.
yeah, no more.
Yeah. Then later Cousin T started the snooker table.
Wow, wow. Nelson is vexing.
Ashino is waiting.
Waiting, as usual. Two shots.
Nelson doing favors here.
Real favors.
This Nelson is
Honestly.
a wicked somebody.
Wow.
Oh!
Now,
That would have been the end of the game.
honestly. Still very, very open. Somebody's just doing somebody in favor
Watching
here.
like this and you're thinking, Shino has 2 balls, Nelson only has 1.
Show me that.
The thing is extended tomorrow.
My own namesake. I hope it's when I like my name take complex. I just read the front of blind group.
Mommy, since you married for the past 2 years, you never looked your ring before. And you came home without your ring. Wish. Come on, for road now. Everybody had a complaint. Everybody had a road. Now only your body are not going to complain.
Get the job done. Don't enjoy the game.
Get the job done.
Go tell your family members.